I'm back with another tips video. I gotta get my meter out here so I make sure my audio's right. It looks good. Good to see you all. It's another Tuesday for me is when I'm trying to make these at 10 a.m. EST time. I am going over the most important button in Dota. What I think so bad think is the most important button in Dota. That is the alt click button. The alt button. You're like, why? Why is that important? Well, I'm going to go over a ton of stuff. And I'm going to try to break it down to categories of each part of the alt click button. I'm going to have a lot of notes down below. You want timestamps, you want quick information, go there. There'll be notes, there'll be timestamps. You just want to see the video and all that stuff. And it'll hopefully be very informative. I'm sure I'm going to miss a lot of stuff because there is just too many things to go through. Way too many things to go through. And I will try to make it work. Let me know what I miss, and some other time I'll make a video that's hopefully better. Does all this, but better, and cleans up everything I've done. Alright, so I'm just going to go over the basic, the primary things for the hold down the alt button. First of all, let's make me small. I want you to go to options. I want you to go to the interface. I want to make sure all the, well, 4 of these are all good to check, but these 3. Holding alt highlights here, holding alt shows neutral spawn camps, holding alt shows tower range attack. All good stuff. This one's good too. Turn it on anyway, just for yourself. Now, the most, I keep forgetting that most people don't use this. I think it was taught to me in the beginning of when I was learning Dota. But you can alt click heroes on the top. Enemy heroes. To let your team know they're gone. So I know PA is not in lane right now. But you click her and then I hold down alt, left click, and there we go. If I do that to my heroes, nothing happens. I can control alt click, and then it says return. So I'm holding down control and alt at the same time, left clicking, and then I can say the heroes are back to lane. I can click my TP status of my allies here up in the top. I can do it on my TP down here, way down next to my tangos down here. All the way in the right hand corner, I can click my TP right there. Now, that's a lot of areas. Well, I have enough gold for a TP, and it's cooldown of the TP. So those all work to give good information to let people know you're TPing. And then the next thing is, I am playing Treant for a reason. You hold on alt, and then you can see health and mana statuses. So if I'm Treant, I can hit living armor. Oh. And then I can go up here while I'm holding alt and say, hey, this guy needs power. I don't have to look at him in his lane. Hit E and apply it to there, to the character. Now that's a little extra tidbit, but now he's getting healed. Super good stuff. And that was my section of communication and missing heroes. Things that I believe everybody should be doing to make their Dota experience better. And now we're going to jump through a lot of things. I'm going to go over basics, rangefinder, location clicks, UI menu, general information, alt clicking. And I'm just going to go from the top and then down. Like I said, if you want a timestamp to jump down, if you feel this is all, go to it. Hopefully I won't repeat myself too much more. Alright, so basics. We got health. Look, I wrote notes, so I'm always reading my notes. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. Health and mana. So I hold down alt. I can see all these things. The TPs. My minimap switching. Down here in the left-hand corner. You see how they turn to an alternate style? I got a couple things going in here. I'm going to go into a couple extra notes. So you have your alt preview. You can see here. You can inverse it here. You can switch it around to your liking. I'm not going to go into too many details because this is going to go forever. But you also, something nice dynamically scale hero icons on Minimap. And you can see it doesn't work for the pictures, but it works for the arrows down here. And that shows, I can clearly kind of see what's going on. And it's nice on my Minimap in the left-hand corner. Oh, I left out is buyback status. That is really important. That should be in with the basics. So I can click down there and say my buyback is ready. I can see the number right down there, itty bitty. How much gold I have for buyback. I'm over, so I'm safe. I know I can buy back if I buy other items. I feel safe about that area. And I also have on alt shows here location, which is, I guess, useful. Most cases you can double click your hero, but you get that arrow right above it. And then it'll show me exactly where my hero is. Alright, so now I've gotten over the the basics. Hopefully that's been fairly quick. We're now to range finding. Range finding is very useful. So I have a tower here. This is the part where it will attack an enemy or an ally. Or not an ally, but the other towers below. You can see them. That is where they will attack you at. That is not where they will see you at. That is different. That is completely different. So keep that in mind. The tower will see you from much farther away. I don't know the range off the top of my head, but it is there. We also have creep spawn camps. When to set up to pull camps, where it recommends you to pull, or how the stack. This is Dota Plus only. Please let Dota know that's not cool, because I'm starting to learn Dota. This is very complicated, super hard to keep track of. If it's a free game, if it's really a free game, just make this part of the system. We should all bitch about that, because that's a broke part of Dota Plus. I like all the other things, if it's cosmetics, if it's dinky little things that don't make much of a difference, but that needs to be fixed. But it is Dota Plus. It does help your games a lot. It does help. We also have outposts things here. This is where it will see your sentries and your wards. The outpost will see these in that range. That's its range of sight. It's also its range of seeing things. So I have a lot of people in newer games will try to ward here to block camps or haven't paid attention in a while. And you can just instantly de-ward them. It's just something to note of. It works for outposts. I believe outposts still don't see you while you're smoked. So you can go do that. That's an extra tidbit. Something else. So now we got location clicks. So I'm going to alt left click. I get that ding. I can ding on the minimap. I'm down here dinging around. My heroes might walk around badly. That happens. So I can alt click like, hey, look at this. Look at this. That's what I take it to mean. I don't know what people quite use it for, but I think of it as that. Like that. Sometimes people do that and say, hey, go on him. Then you hold down Ctrl and Alt at the same time. You do an X. X, as far as I know, means no. Do not go. Back off. Please don't do this. You're over here pulling the camp and they're like ding, 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 ding. Don't do it. That type of information is there. That's just the basics of location clicks. Now there's location UI menu, which is super cool, and I haven't really used until like I started trying to say, hey, I need to make a video about alt clicks. And then I realized, hey, I should start using this because it's awesome. This was made, I don't know, a couple years ago. So we got this alternate UI. So when you long push, I'm holding Alt and I'm holding down left click. I've not released. I get a shortcut UI menu for many things. So that says my name and says where I'm going to go. I can click on the map, and then if I click down here, it's a visual interface there and a visual interface on the minimap. It's very descriptive, very useful. I recommend highly doing it. That says, hey, retreat. Retreat back to here, I think is what it meant. So leave that spot. You're telling your team to retreat. Pretty good. And then we have attack. So I can go here and say, hey, attack that. And it says a specific readout to attack that building. Very good. Very, very, very good stuff. So now we got some more. We got, this is a D ward. The red is a D ward function. That is just a, that's the default ding. Right in the middle. But the green one is to say, hey, I want a ward here. We need vision here. If you're a carry, your support, you want to say, hey, somebody should put, you know, put a ward there. You should let them know. If you say, hey, we need to de-ward here, because that's where it is. Mark it exactly on the map. Gives you that nice little eyeball. Super useful. I'm going to have to try to start using this. And then we got that. That's just the basic X's before. Nothing special about that. So that's if I did the Control X and the dings. And then I'm sending in, I've alerted my teammates to come join me for their death. Very, very good stuff. I highly recommend using this, especially this little move tool here. Because you're letting someone know. If I'm over here and I say, hey, I'm coming this way, that's where I'm moving to, I'm setting up, I want to go fight. It's good, solid information that we should all be using in Dota. What am I talking about now? General information, alt left clicking. Now this is, I'm just going to go super detailed with a lot of stuff. So now I got alt clicking. That was a reminder to myself in case I talk too much. I can click people that my spells are ready to go. That spell's on cooldown. That she no longer has enough mana to, well, once that's off cooldown, I can click that and it'll say that she didn't, yeah, that they didn't have enough mana to do it, which is all very, very useful stuff. I Control click to say how much experience I need for the next thing. It's weird how creeps can see you through past trees. They just kind of ignore that sight issue, that you can't see them, but they can see you just fine.
The enemy attacks your middle tower.
So you get the idea. A lot of information there. Alt and then Control ulting is just the next level to the thing. It's really good for items to say, hey, so-and-so's got an item. That's great. The enemy has, you know, power treads. Warlock has power treads. That's interesting. Why does he got that? Don't know. You also can say, I'll click on an enemy to be wary of the spells, thinking they might be on cooldown or ready to go. It doesn't give you cooldown periods for them, but it is a thing, and it is a pretty useful thing. Alright, it does give you experience of your enemy or you, of your allies, how much experience they need to reach the next level. It's also very good to say I don't have a neutral item, what neutral item I want, or somebody want to pick it up. If I dropped a neutral item, I can alt click on that. I'm going to go a little bit faster here. There's items on the courier, so if I get a force staff, send that to me. I can click that and say, it says that's on the courier, so I'm not ready to fight. If I see the enemy courier, I can click their items so my teammates know what's all going on with all those items. It also does the cooldowns when I click on items, just like the spells. I don't need to go through it because I just kind of did. This is just, it's good, useful stuff. Now I know I missed some stuff. There's the shop. I will purchase Quelling Blade, or, you know, so I can say, I can all click that. I will purchase Aghanim Scepter, and then once I start dinging, all clicking inside of here, it says how much I need left to finish the item that I'm trying to build in that section. All super good stuff. Hopefully you find this video useful. Subscribes really do help out. It's the best free way to support me and keep doing things like these, especially since these videos take quite a bit longer to make, and they're I don't know, I want to say a little more effort, but it's fun. Who doesn't want to play video games and have fun for a living? That's what I want to do, help support that. I appreciate you all. I'm going to be dead. And peace out. May you have the best week possible. Until next Tuesday with this type of video. On every day, though.